G'day YouTube. Welcome to today's episode of AFL footy tipping. I believe it's round 18 now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now you'll have to bear with Cam here. We just had a massive night drinking and he passed out on the couch for like 4 hours, so he's a bit dead.
Classic me.
But that's okay, I'll do most of the talking for this episode. He can just be the pretty face. Loser. We'll do our last week's tips first, see what we got. You had 8 tips right. Holy shit, I got 7. Jacob in our footy tipping competition got 9, so well done to Jacob.
Well done.
Alright, first game of the week is Sydney Swans versus Western Bulldogs at SCG.
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
This is going to be a tough one. Don't know how well we're going to go. I feel like we have a good chance, if I'm honest, even though it's Sydney at home. I feel like the Dogs could get this win. I feel like we could, solidify that finals position, hopefully. I will actually go the Dogs here. It's probably a silly decision, but yeah, I'll go the Dogs, probably like, 10 points or something like that. That's what I'm thinking.
No, I completely agree. There are many factors to why I'm picking the Bulldogs. One, obviously, the Dogs are in so much better form than Sydney is.
Yeah.
But the other thing is every team has a bogey team, and Sydney's is the Dogs.
Yeah?
I've always found that. Dogs always beat Sydney.
Yeah.
Well, not always, but majority of the time. Sort of like the Cats are the Dogs' bogey team, and for a while there until last year, Sydney was Geelong's bogey team.
True, so it was like paper, scissors kind of
a bit
thing.
of a trio there.
Yeah.
Until obviously the grand final, and well, now look at Sydney. Whew.
Yeah.
Next game.
How much?
Oh yeah, I'll go 18 points.
18 points.
Next game is Melbourne versus Brisbane Lions at the MCG.
Jeez.
You got to factor Melbourne for the MCG. Like Brisbane is shit there.
True.
So I'll go Melbourne, 20 points.
Yeah.
And also, mind you, they played earlier this year, and Melbourne had that massive comeback.
Oh, like the blackout?
The blackout game, yeah. I blame the blackout for the comeback, but
True.
Nonetheless, you know what? I can see Melbourne winning that by about 20 points. So I'm going to go Melbourne.
Yeah, I'll probably go Melbourne as well. I'll probably give them like 6 points. I feel like they're barely going to scrape through a win here. The only thing that I'm thinking, though, is wasn't Brisbane the team that beat Melbourne at the MCG in the finals last year? So that could play a factor.
You're not fucking wrong.
Yeah.
That is a good point.
Yeah. I'm tempted to pick Brisbane here, but I will go Melbourne probably. Oh, I'm actually tempted to pick Brisbane, to be honest. I don't know. Yeah. No, I'll stick with Melbourne, but I'm very fucking tempted to pick Brisbane.
Brisbane's in better form than Melbourne, but we're talking about Melbourne at the MCG versus Brisbane at the MCG. Like Brisbane hasn't been great at the MCG this year.
Yeah, true.
But it's up to you.
Yeah, I'll stick with Melbourne, but if Brisbane win, fuck.
Holy shit. 99% to 1%.
Yeah.
Collingwood versus Fremantle at the MCG. Yeah. Now, I've tipped Collingwood. Obviously, like an insane person would.
Yeah.
But I don't know about this 99% thing. Like, Fremantle is known to upset big teams at the MCG.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. I'm pretty sure like half the Fremantle team is injured. Like Sarong's not going to be in. For just one of the players that I know of. Fife, I'm pretty sure, is not playing, which whoever. But yeah, from what I read, there's like a shitload of injuries and outs and shit like that. So you basically just got to go Collingwood here.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, I'll probably go like 40 points. I'll just go with smashing.
I'll give Fremantle the benefit of the doubt. I'll go 20 points, Fremantle.
20 points? Well, 20 points to Fremantle?
No, I mean, Collingwood by 20 points. That would be the alcohol talking.
Yeah.
Next game is Gold Coast versus St Kilda at Heritage Bank Stadium. Now, I've been back in St Kilda all year.
Yep.
And you know what? I was actually going to tip Gold Coast. I had them tipped in this thing because I was dead certain that Gold Coast would beat St Kilda at Heritage Bank Stadium given their current form. But they just stacked Stuart Dew.
Yeah.
And it is Gold Coast, so that tells me that they're just going to go. So I'm changing my tip to St Kilda by 10 points.
That's fair. There is this one thing though with teams who get the coach to sub in for like the interim coach or whatever. They seem to always win the game the game after the coach gets fired or whatever. So I could see Gold Coast winning this. Max King's injured as well, so it could play a factor in the Saints not being able to get up. I'm very tempted to pick Gold Coast. In fact, I might pick Gold Coast. Oh. Yeah, fuck it. I'll go Gold Coast this time. I'll go Gold Coast by 6 points. I feel like they could actually upset the Saints here. They play very well at home. Let's be honest. They play very well at home. So.
They do. And
Saints have been playing so fucking weird. Their form is just, it's painful to watch, really. So, yeah, I'll go Gold Coast, 6 points.
Yeah, look, yeah. There's no denying that St Kilda's in shit form. And I'm actually pissed off with Gold Coast for stacking Stuart Jude.
Yeah.
They're talking about bad form, but the last 2 games were against fucking Port Adelaide and Collingwood. Like, fucking come on.
True.
Give him a fair fucking go. But also, the other thing why I want to pick St Kilda is apparently the players at Gold Coast literally only stay for Stuart Jude.
Really?
Apparently, he's like the heart of that club. Now they've kicked him in. I dare say players are just going to be fucking broken.
Fair.
Gold Coast with their stupid fucking antics as usual.
True.
Our next game is Carlton versus Port Adelaide at Marvel Stadium. Yeah, Port Adelaide.
Port Adelaide.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll go 30 points.
Yeah, we've got 30 points as well. Yeah.
Need an explanation for that one.
Nah, it's just too easy.
Yeah, fuck Carlton.
Yeah, fuck Carlton.
Our next game is Geelong versus Essendon at GMHBA Stadium. Given that the 2 teams played early this year at MCG and Geelong won, we were at that game if you watch our vlog.
True.
Yeah, I'll tip Geelong again because it's a home ground and we've already beaten them at the other ground, which is Essendon's home ground. Well, not really because they're Marvel, but
yeah.
My point stands that I think Geelong will win and it'll be a bigger margin this time. I'll go Geelong 40 points.
Geelong 40 points, wow. Yeah, I'll go Geelong. I'll go 30 points. I don't think... they could probably win by 40. Yeah, fuck it. I'll go 40 points. Yeah, I'll go the same as you. Geelong 40 points. Yeah, you make some valid points, to be honest.
Our next game is Adelaide versus GWS at Adelaide Oval. Now, I've tipped Adelaide as the same person would.
Yeah.
But thinking about it, GWS actually did beat Adelaide earlier this year.
True.
Yeah, it was a home game, though.
Yeah.
It's an easy tip, but it's also a hard tip because Adelaide's in incredible form. They're the obvious tip.
Yeah.
GWS isn't bad either.
No, they've got some really good upset potential.
Yeah, they do. I could see GWS upsetting this one.
True.
I'll stick with Adelaide by... I'll go 20 points.
Yep.
But if GWS wins, you know what? I wouldn't be fucking surprised.
Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, I'll go Adelaide probably 12 points. Yeah, I just feel like GWS, man, they have that kind of almost Collingwood factor to them where it's just like they have that fucking like, that they can almost win any game, to be honest, which is just crazy to think of when, I thought they were going to be a fucking terrible team this year, so good on them.
Yeah, good for them. Good for them.
Yeah.
I've always liked GWS. Don't know why.
Me too.
Next game is North Melbourne versus Hawthorn at Marvel Stadium. Could be a good game. North Melbourne could upset it, but yeah, I'll go Hawthorn.
Yeah, Hawthorn. Yeah, how much are you thinking for Hawthorn?
Hawthorn's form has gone up. North Melbourne's has gone down. 30 points, 40 points. I'll go 35.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy shit. I think it might be a lot closer than that. I'll probably go like 8 points Hawthorn's way. So, yeah, I think it'll be pretty close. Probably. Maybe.
Fair.
Yeah.
Our last game for the week is West Coast versus Richmond at Optus Stadium. Are we going to be in for another 100-point win?
It's possible. It's possible. Don't know.
I said 100 points last week, and 150 points actually last week for Brisbane, and they only won by 80 points. What losers?
Yeah. Bit surprising.
Fuck it, Richmond 70 points.
Richmond 70?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good to me. Yeah, I'll go Richmond 70 points as well. Yeah, just seems like the right margin, to be honest. So, yeah.
Alrighty, well, that was our week's tips for this week. Well, today, because the first game's today.
Yeah, we're very late today.
Yeah. Anyways, please like, subscribe, and go fuck yourself. I'm going to bed now. I'm fucking tired.
Yeah.